Hi there, Dari. Today I am filming in silence because I woke up very early and my boyfriend is sleeping, so voiceover time. A lot of you know that I have started singing in a new band, and well, we finally had a debut concert, so I filmed myself getting ready for it because I thought it would be fun, and I think some people were kind of curious about the process, I guess. As some of you know, I'm very committed to the vocalist persona. I'm very committed to looking the best on stage and trying to give a good performance. Of course, I might have some issues with physically dancing on stage and everything because well, I'm anemic and then I can straight up get dizzy and vomit, so that's not fun. So that's why I just usually stand on stage, just at least I try to look pretty and give a good outfit or something to look at, because even though a lot of people believe that you only care about the music in a band, I think that is not true. I think appearance is also quite important because you want your viewers to always see something new and something pretty to look at. For example, if you look at very big bands I don't know, Slipknot, Nirvana, Hole, literally any big alternative band I don't know, Metallica, just any big band, you will see that they are something to look at. Any band, Sushi and the Banshees, Sex Pistols, literally any big artist, there was something to look at, there was something fun to look at, and they didn't all look the same. Or you know, people have crazy masks, crazy outfits. It just so it gets even more attention, and if you bring attention to your looks, you also bring attention to your music in a way, in my opinion. And so I think appearance is also quite important for, well, success in a band. But of course it's depends on each person's opinions. That's just my opinion, that appearance also quite matters a lot in the band. People always want something pretty to look at. Yeah, ignore me trying to make weird faces. Yeah, this is the palette I'm using, Flower Nose, yeah. Not sponsored. My base I didn't film, but yeah. You take the black shade, yeah, black over here, black, and then you put it all over your lid. I'm planning for this makeup look to do 2 different eyes. You will see, I will look very, very cool. But for one eye, I'm planning to do an inky, weird look. And for the other eye, it's gonna be a normal makeup look with purple and black. And purple because, well, I'm wearing a purple shirt and I'm wearing a purple, I don't remember, I think I wear a purple skirt, I'm not sure. Or did I wear jeans? Oh yeah, I wore purple jeans, yes, I wear purple jeans, so yeah. Next palette, this my ex gifted me for my birthday from his mom. The purple shade, any purple shade you have will work for this. I just like this shade because I like the color of this purple. It's more bluish purple. A lot of purples are very reddish. So anyways, yeah, you make normal smoky eye right on one side. On the other side, it's gonna look a bit like a circle because I'm not doing a smoky eye. It's gonna be real funky, so I take eyeliner and then I add ink strokes all over my eye, and it's really cool. Yep. And every time I look at the camera, eating, okay, more. So I add more streaks, I add more streaks, and then it's very cool, and I'm yahoo! I look cool as hell, I look like a rock star, wow! And, well, I'm gonna hide this under my big bang when I make one, so I can look cool. It's oh, my hidden eye is crazy, you know? But that's a secret that you can see if you come too close, yeah, that my eye is crazy. Anyways, yeah, then I add a normal winged eyeliner to the other eye. And here I lost my eyeliner, so I had to use the shitty pencil. I really hate using pencils because every time I use a pencil, I feel like I will give myself, what do you call it? A splinter, and I don't know, it's really uncomfortable. Anyways, I did my eyeliner, now time for another shade. This glittery shade from Flower Nose. It's very it's a weird glitter. It's it has blue glitter, it has pink glitter, it's weird glitter where it has every shade of glitter in it, yeah. But it looks very ethereal. And so I use this glitter to first of all color my insides of my eyes, and then I use it to draw fake teardrops. I'm like, oh, I'm crying, but you cannot see unless you are up close that, oh, I have just like crying, I'm crying like glitter tears. Oh no, so sad, so emo. And yeah, that's up close of the makeup. Oh yeah, I also added some glitter on the top of my inky eye. Yeah. Then I think here I'm giving myself some eyebrows, some sad eyebrows. So you make sad eyebrows by making your eyebrows go upward, and then you look sad all the time. So I look like permanently sad and emo. Then, well, mascara, just like usual. Normal mascara. I don't really like using lashes because it's like not very comfortable. So usually I just do mascara and that's it. Yeah. Yahoo! Everything is done. Now, what do we do with the hair? We will see what we do with the hair. So I take a shitty brush, a small brush, and hairspray, and oh no, it's almost run out, but it's okay. I will make it work with this tiny bit of hairspray, yeah. Oh yeah. What will I do? Yeah. So then I brush out my hair with this tiny brush. Even though I have thick hair, I was just like, okay, tiny brush. Hair time. Then, yes, I try to understand how do I even do the side part, because with the side part, I don't usually wear side parts. I look kind of weird because my hair looks really flat on one side if I do the side part. I'm like, how the hell am I gonna pull this off? Also, my hair has been really growing out quite a lot. I think a lot of you have noticed even. And I'm like, oh, I don't even have the layers anymore to do the emo bag. What the hell am I gonna do? My layers are too long now. I need to refresh my layers. So I'm like, okay, let's just work with it. I'm trying to teasing my hair because I'm like, oh, I remember, like, I have seen emos tease their hair, so let's tease my hair. So I'm teasing like mad. I'm teasing so hard. Oh, not in that way, but like teasing my hair. And then it finally starts somewhat working, I guess. It doesn't look as bad anymore. It doesn't look really flat on one side, but I still need to figure out how the hell am I gonna do my band. My layers are too long now. I cannot like really do the side part anymore, like the bang for it. So I'm like, okay, I will just leave the bang later. I'll see what I can do. Actually, I was questioning if I should just leave the clip like this and that's it. And I was like, no, like everyone's gonna see the clip and I'm gonna look like a fake emo because real emos don't clip their hair usually. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I just hairspray all the other stuff, yeah. I like spray like madman all the teased parts so they stay actually that way, yeah. I like all the hair, yeah. But then I'm like, oh shit, my bang is still too long. Okay, what do I do with it? Okay, let me just work on everything else and then I'll see what I will do with the bang. So I'm like, okay. So while I decide what to do with the bang, I decide that I will just try to see how the clip-in horns at least will look. I will show you how I made the horns later. But I tried to order horns 2 times and both times they were cancelled, so I was like, okay, fine, I guess I'll have to DIY it, but you know, DIY like horns, they're kinda floppy, so it's like a bit hard, but you know, still horns at least, some. Yeah, I made them with felt. Anyways, so I put in the horns and then like trying to make them stay and not flop all around, and I was like, oh, it's so cute! Wow, yahoo! I'm gonna eat. They want me to be like a little demon thing. I'll explain about it later. Anyway, so then I come back and I'm like, okay, let's work on the bang. I take up small nail scissors and I start straight up like cutting my layers to like finally be the right size I need. So I finally cut it up and I'm like, oh, I have emo bang now, wow! I kind of like how I have that blonde part in the middle, so it's like stripy blonde. It's like that one blonde stripe in the black. It's very cute in my opinion. So yeah, now I have emo bang, yahoo! Amazing! So yeah, now I'm like, wow, 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 ooh, 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 ooh. Then I put on my gloves, and yeah, then I show off the look. I'm like a purple demon. I'm supposed to be like a demon that chokes people in their sleep because my band is called Litomats. It's like a mythological creature in my country. Yeah, a lot of people think it means Lithuanian, but we're not Lithuanian. I'm actually the creature from mythology. Anyways, so the horns. How did I make the horns? Yeah, you will see my cat quite a lot, but that's normal for my channel. So I took felt, like I had very like shitty felt with like a lot of cat hair on it, and I was like, fuck, I have to make this work. So I started cutting up the felt into like little horn pieces. Then I was like, oh, but like how do I make it like somewhat like 3D looking? So I was like, oh, I need like filling. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna like cut more felt in the middle so I can make it like a little filling. So I'm gonna just use like scraps from felt for it. Anyways, yeah, cutting out the forms, and well, Cat eating next to me like the big ass he is. He's such a big bag, he keeps eating like every 10 minutes, but somehow he's still skinny. Well, since I said everything I could about the horns, let's talk about my band. As some of you have watched my old videos, you know that when I left my old band, one of my, I guess another woman from another band, she was like, hey, fuck your ex, let's make a new band. So that's how that band started. We were like, oh yeah, we have this idea, let's do it. We play together, we new girl band, yeah. And because, well, we played together, we were like, what, I think 5 people? Yes. We had a drummer, female, we had female lead, we had female bass and female rhythm, and, well, me. It was full female band. But over time we had like changes in like the people. For example, we were like 5 women, but over time, for example, our drummer left because she had like too much on her plate. Then, well, we had to find a different bassist because her bassist is also too busy, also too much on her plate. So they're just constantly like changing things. And then, well, the rhythm guitar, she like called her friend over to play. So we became a 4, what do you call this, 4-yo, 3-yo, but like 4. So 4 people, and well, 3 girls, 1 guy. What else? We like to say that he's like the honorary woman in the band. We also like dress him up in like drag during shows because, well, why not? You know, dress him as a woman, so it's like a woman band still. Yeah, which is a joke, of course, don't worry. And well, how did we start playing emo? So I actually thought I would never be playing emo in my life, but I went to like 4 band practices or 3 band practices, and we were playing originally, like, we called it bipolar punk. So that means we were playing every genre we could come up with. So we had one like punk song, we had like one like metalish song, we had one like emo song. And then one day I come to my band practice on like, I think 4th or 5th band practice. I come to my band practice and they're like, yep, we're playing emo now. I'm like, what? You were playing emo? What the hell? Anyways, so that's how I started playing emo, and now I'm getting ready quickly for the band. Yeah, I did my horns, I did my makeup, I did my outfit, added some accessories like this big cross, some belts, etc. Now I'm brushing my teeth, and then I'm going. I want to be minty fresh for the concert. Yep. And then I got a bolt because it was really cheap. It was €3 and I did not want to walk 30 minutes. Okay, I'm finally almost at the entrance, but the entrance is so hard to find. I got lost 3 times. But I finally found it, I think. Or no. I'll see.
Yo, son, als we fiction, leven, yo, son.
Okay, overall the concert went pretty nice, but I had one issue. I was really uncomfortable on the stage, but you know, my bandmates made it like good because I looked in the crowd, I saw no like friends that I was waiting for because apparently they were all hiding in back, but guess who wasn't hiding in the back? My fucking ex was like standing like right in front of the fucking crowd, and I was like, what the hell? So well, I was stiff. I was like, you know, I was like, oh shit, help. Anyway, so, well, since I was so stiff and like scared, my body like tensed up and I locked in. I locked in so hard, I like knew all the lyrics from head that I usually didn't know from the head. So I knew everything. It's just like my body locked in into stage mode. And also had to slightly change lyrics to one of the songs because the old bassist wanted to right before the show. And also the sound guy wasn't that good. Every time we were like, oh, we can't hear this, he was like, you're lying. So that's how the show went. It was pretty good. Could barely hear ourselves, but people said it sounded pretty good. And well, that's it for the video. Yahoo! We debuted. Wow! Yahoo!